Yes, freedom. Freedom to enjoy a good drink, a good book, a good read. That's what America's all about. But it hasn't always been so. For back in 1610, things were entirely different. Let us take you back. Back to the days of Salem, Massachusetts, 1610, where witches and their governors ruled. And freedom was a rare thing indeed.
And when shall we three meet again, in fire, winter, or in rain? Why, here comes a stranger. Welcome, stranger.
You three? I see only one of you. One of the last witches. And you know what we do here.
Witch?
In
I'm
Salem.
not a witch.
That dog thinks you're a witch. Is that one of your... Could that be Satan mistaken as a wolf?
You're crazy. I'm just here making some stew, and I welcome you to sit down with us. When I say us, I mean me and the kindred.
The kindred?
The kindred spirits, yes, of the folk.
I've seen what's in your stew. Like this.
Someone put that there.
Someone put that there.
It isn't mine at all.
I know who might have put it there. Could it be your husband? And we know who your husband is. That guy with the pointy horns?
No.
That one who's barking? I know what you need. You need to be brought before the Grand Inquisitor.
I won't go.
He will pass judgment on you. You shall come with me and the Grand Inquisitor. Oh, I hate to risk his wrath. Come, you wretched old witch.
Let me get my hat first.
I'll beat you senseless with your own foot.
I'm ready.
Probably poorly cooked. Come on. To the gallows with you. To the Inquisition. You see, your counselorship, we have before us one of the last of the most wickedest witches. Sitting in judgment before you.
It isn't true. Your Honor, I beseech you.
Brought here for your own approval, for a beheading, a burning, whatever.
Burning?
See the evidence for yourself. A human foot, a mere stew for a cruel witch like yourself. Guilty!
But that was blood.
Guilty as charged! I should send you to what your station, your son! You murderous witch, you! Take that! No. No, wait, calm down, Your Excellency. These things must be handled according to rules.
Justice. Justice is what I crave.
Justice is how she shall have, but at the mercy of the house of pain, the house of torture, the dungeon.
This murderous witch has done all this.
Dungeon.
She cannot get away
After
with
nothing
it.
that was planted in my home.
Her own foot stew should be shoved down her throat.
Good idea.
In the dungeon, though.
Good idea. I concur.
The dungeon.
No!
The dungeon.
Yes. Indeed. To the dungeon. Justice for all. Come on. Come. Better than burning at the stake.
But this is unjust.
It is not unjust for a wicked evil witch like yourself.
I have done nothing.
You should be decapitated if it were up to me. But you shall get the rack. The rack for your first torture.
And in the dark bowels of that Salem dungeon, that poor old woman was subject to the evils and tortures of the day. You wicked witch! Die! 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 You miserable, worthless witch!
I've done nothing.
Take these stabbings!
Where is the justice? Where is the justice?
I should cut off your heart.
beat you with your own broom!
No! And as all women of that day, it wasn't long before the accused witch was killed through torture. Oh, you poor, wretched fool. It's a shame. It is a dirty shame that you had to be a victim. Like the others. Like so many. But I do so have such a fondness for foot stew.